There we go. I should be live. The chat should be too, I hope. Let me test at least the YouTube chat. That one usually is finicky. It's not showing up, as usual. I think it just takes some time. If I do it again, still not showing up. Epic. Okay. What the heck? It's not showing up on stream? Oh, maybe it's going to show up now. Hello, Infinity. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I think it is working. Just my test message didn't show up for whatever reason. Okay, hopefully all the audio stuff is correct. This time, I'm actually gonna implement like some race logic. Which would be like the current lap as well as actually finishing the race. I'm not sure what finishing really means at this point. Probably your car just stops and I just put a text that says finish on the screen. Right. Good luck at work, Infinity. So I guess let me find already so many folders. Can I close everything with a single click? What does that mean? Ooh, what the? That's interesting. Well, either way, I can find like race UI. What did I call it? Whatever. Screw this. Scenes, UI, race, UI. This one. There. Let's add a control node, which will be lap count container. And it will be top right. Hopefully the audio isn't too loud. And let's see. It's the label, I guess. What do I want this to look like? Let's check this. Come on, come on. Paint.net is taking forever to load nowadays. So, like you have like 2 out of 3 laps, but I do like a smaller, like there's a big number 2. I can draw, yeah, out of 3 laps or something like that. So let's add a horizontal HBox container. This will be like, actually I put a label in here. Let's not do this. In fact, I don't need this then, so I can just say lap count container. Right. Inside here we have 2 labels. This label will say something like out of 3 laps or something like that. This one will say 1 or 2 or 3. Maybe I should actually make a theme for like type variation. I don't even know what this means. For now, I'm just gonna do this. I'm sure this is not really the way to go, but it will be for me anyway. Let's say 35. Maybe larger, 45. Then alignment. Okay, let's do this as well as that. Uh-huh. Can I do like an offset? Can I not do like an offset? An offset from the current thing? Because obviously this doesn't really line up. Pivot offsets. Can I really not do some sort of offset here? Gosh dang it. You know what? Screw this. Right? We're just gonna forget it. I'm just gonna say anchor to the top, and then we just manually give it some offset. And make sure that alignment is on the right. And then we can do the same thing with this one. It's gonna be more jank. Like, if this one says 10 laps, then it's gonna mess up, yeah. This... Dang. I do this. And then... So like a spacer node. Actually, I can probably just put a margin container instead. That's probably what I'm looking for, maybe? If I just set like... let's see. Margin bottom, and then I could just move it up. Yep, there we go. In fact, actually... Ooh. Okay, you know what? I think this should probably just say lap 3 out of 3. I think that's just what this should say. Something like that, and then I just move... Oops. I just move... Hello. Just move using the friggin'. Let me move. Let me move you. Oh my. There we go. I haven't even got a timer yet. Timer might be a bit more complicated actually. But now, there we go. So this will be like lap or curl up, and then like max labs. Funk. Max laps. And then that. Oh, text equals. Then how do I do format strings here? So it's a slash and then that I think. And then int maps. I think that's format strings. How do I open the documentation? I would like to. I'm just gonna look it up. Godot format string. What types are there? D for a decimal integral number. We'll be floored. I don't necessarily even need to do this. That's fine. I'll keep the int in here, and then we say func that cur lap. And we do this dot text equals, and then it is lap. There. Now in the race base code we have, let's make an export of our like a lap count, which is an integer, and it starts at 3. On ready. UI to show this UI. In fact, I want to do UI dot why am I actually like doing it like this? I think I want to do like var or at on ready. Var race, which is race UI, and that is UI. So update speed here. It's gonna not like this, but I can do class name race UI. Now it's gonna be okay. There. Trying to find wherever the heck I used update speed. So here, so instead I could just UI.race UI.update speed. And I had update countdown. I don't need these anymore at all. So is UI dot race update countdown. Yes. Race base still isn't happy because here we want to do UI.race set lap. What the heck did I call it? And why is it not auto-completing, by the way? Shoot. Set max laps. Lap count. Then UI.race. UI.set per lap 0. So that sets up the lap count. So now I should be able to just hit play and we see 0 out of 3. Yes. Position I'm not that happy with. I mean, all of this is obviously still editable at some point. I don't know where to put it, to be honest. The timer is also not there, which is definitely supposed to be there. Okay, I could... Let's do the filtering in here. So what I'm actually going to do is, instead of like the set max laps, we'll have a little filter here, like max, right, and it will just be like 0. Same thing here, max with 0. This ensures that we cannot go under 0. And then I have my checkpoint update code, which should be the checkpoint. I should probably, so I do update checkpoint where? If vehicle is equal to player vehicle. Right? I don't call it player scene. For some reason I had like player scene? It is player scene. Oh no, that's the actual scene, so no, we need player vehicle. Right. So if vehicle is player vehicle, then we say UI.race UI.set cur lap to vehicle.lap. Now, oh, also I just noticed I messed up the, I saved this. It's just not good. Global debug. I should just delete this and move this back out. There. Now the problem is I made this track kind of long. Oops. Wait. Ooh. Are we printing not on ready? We might be printing before ready, so let's make sure if not RTO. So we don't, like, we might be printing before it's ready yet. So. We should be printing. You know, we should be printing something actually. Scenes, players, vehicles. Are we not printing correctly? Oh. Because when I redid that, this thing no longer works. I wish that kind of updated by itself. There we go. On the top left, maybe hard to see also. Top left is my current position. It is being calculated every frame, but I'm only printing it every second, because otherwise it's going to completely spam the debug log. And trick input detected is also just spamming the input log. We'd probably remove that one. The fence is really dark. Interesting. I might need to change that. I mean, it did switch to lap 1, so it's working. Oh, I realized I might have made a mistake. It works, as you can see, lap 2 out of 3. Okay, but I think I made a mistake. So the lap count timer is alignment end. But that should not be a problem now. But at this, it's gonna move to the left. Before, what it was before, if it was alignment begin, it was gonna move. No, it still moved to the right or to the left. Because why? I'm not sure. Well, either way, end makes sense. So now it could be any amount of there, and it could be any amount here, and it would just work. Nice bean you got there. People have been calling it a AirPods case. This is just a collision model, except for the little thingy at the top. That's just to indicate what the top of it is. This is actually the collision model of the vehicle. This obviously won't be the actual visual model in the end, but I would have to design vehicles for it first. I keep feeling like the freaking background music is like getting way too loud. Maybe I should make it quieter. Also for myself, actually. Actually, I think things are too dark when they're not in this direct sunlight. Best thing is I can just do things, I can edit things on the fly, so we need the camera. Go. Inside the camera environment, then ambient light. So the energy of the ambient light is a bit brighter. Maybe it's gonna be too bright. I don't... You know what? I haven't like looked it up. Like, hold on. AirPods case. Is it really that similar? I don't really think so. It's not even really that similar, but people have been calling it this, so it's just the meme now. There you go, the fence is a bit brighter. It still is pretty dark. Maybe the fence texture itself is just a bit too dark then. Maybe we should just brighten it up. I don't know if that kind of thing can happen live. Oh no, it's sliding down. Oh. Actually, yeah, let me find the texture. Text. Could be called fence PNG. Nice. I should actually open up the actual main project thing here so I don't. So let's grab this. Adjustments. Brightness contrast. It's gonna make the brightness brighter. And then also, yeah. Where is it? Hue saturation. Saturation up. Save. Yes. Yes. Now, will it reload on the fly? Not sure. I don't think so. Trick boosts still have some issues. It's also like impossible to see if you're actually tricking because of the lack of visual effects. But in the top left it will print trick input detected if it's if I'm pressing the trick button at the right time. This looks brighter, right? Yeah. I think it's just in the dark. Unfortunate. There's still some weird collision jank for some reason. Oh well. That's supposed to be a cannon at some point. It's not currently though. Maybe I should add off-road effect because like look like there's really weird stuff. Wonder why that happens. I feel like it hasn't happened since I feel like making my remake of the course just caused that to happen. I'm confused. Oh well. Not too concerned about that at the moment. There's so many other things I need to add to this course. Okay, let's see, what would be next? The race base. So, in the checkpoint system, so across the finish line. Now, if player.lap is bigger or equal to, or actually just bigger than laps, right? That's what I called it. Not lap count. Then we say player.finish equals true, right? Player.finish doesn't exist yet. But it does now. At that point, we can go in the process. So let's actually make finish do something here. So we are doing handle input if player and has focus and not finished. So now your vehicle would just come to a stop after you finish. That's not quite what I want later, but that'll do for now. I'm not sure where to implement this into, just offline or online, but doesn't matter. I mean, bar finished false. So this, since this is the race base, if this one is finished, then like everything is finished, right? Let's see. So handle finished. Actually, you know what? Let's make this like handle or check finished. Make it a function. Check finished. When are we finished? We are finished when offline mode all players have finished. Online mode all vehicles have finished. Or a global timeout, but I don't have a timer yet. Or timeout. Right? Like a maximum amount of time per like online match. In offline mode, it makes sense that you just wait for all the players to finish. At this point, I don't have offline multiplayer yet, so I'm still gonna add the check for all though. If actually I can do match global.mode1 global.mode1 offline global one online. So the different code comes here. I can type. It's really annoying to have a mic right in front of my face when I'm typing, which is not great for streaming, I guess. So yeah, I set up like a mode system. Effectively, we just have mode 1 and mode 2. Mode 1 simply indicates offline or online. Mode 2 indicates the type of match. In this case, only race exists. But it could add like a battle mode or a mission mode or something. I could just do this like const mode 2 battle equals 1, const mode 2 mission equals 2. Obviously, that's way long from being implemented at all, but like that's how it's gonna work. So I can check mode 1 for online or offline and mode 2 for the actual type of match or race or whatever type of game mode. Anyway, if we're an offline for vehicle, yeah, I can type vehicle 3 in enum would also work. Yeah, enums kind of exist in Godot, but I think this is fine. It's basically it's like an enum. Hello, Yendo. Yeah, so tools.get program. Should I use vehicles or should I use... I realize I'm kind of keeping track of it in two different ways. I have player's dictionary as well. I mean, they should be synced up. That's what that's my downfall. Effectively enums. I do use enum. Do I use enum? It's not really an enum. Doesn't really matter. It's a class, but like, look, it does the same thing. Does Godot even have enums? I don't even know. Do they have an enum? Can you make an enum? Sort of. So it looks like you can set up an enum like this. Problem being that since I'm making an online, I have online multiplayer, I need to sync up the enum numbers exactly, and I'm just writing them out like equals number, so that because I have them in different parts, including in JavaScript where I have to mimic the exact same ones. Having them automatically generated, I don't know what the numbers are gonna be. I'm assuming it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever, but it works fine the way I'm doing it right now. Doesn't really matter. And yeah, so was it inside the global? These aren't technically enums, they're just global constants, but like same thing. I'm pretty sure Godot does this itself as well in different places. Like, can't think of it right now. Like this one. This one, it's not an enum. Like, they're constant. Is what I mean. So like, like if you're talking about which notification is being received, these are just constant. Like this is what Godot's internal stuff does as well. These are literally just constants. It's not an enum. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Yeah, it should be 1, 2, 3, I guess. Just want to make sure. And like, what if I like remove some and add some in later versions of the game? I don't know. And like backwards compatibility. Just having the numbers next to them, it doesn't matter. What was I doing? So, what's the best way to do this? I could just say like var. Actually, let's just do it like this. So var is finished equals false. Or actually, I'm just gonna do true. So, if vehicle dot is there, if or and not vehicle, I can type, is finished equals false and break. Why am I putting a what did you just mean? What? What? Am I being dumb and stupid right now? Built-in type cannot be used as a name on its own. What? Also, I realized I meant to do this up here. Is that why? Oh, I put it in here. Yeah, that's maybe just being dumb. I thought I put it up there. I didn't put it up there. I am dumb. So then for vehicle, you know what? I am going to be. I'm just going to bears dict dot values. That is how you do it. Yes, I'm gonna do that for consistency's sake. To make sure, like, what if someone gets desynced and the thing is still there? I'm making sure like player's dictionary will always hold. Like it should always have the vehicles that are currently there, and if someone disconnects online, it will delete it from there, for sure. I should also delete them from the vehicles node, but I might as well just use the dictionary. I no longer need get children. Anyway, so if vehicle finish, if not vehicle finished is I cannot type. Simple as that. And then what we do is finish is finish. Also, I'm gonna make sure that I do if finished, right? Or I don't return anything on this one. Return. So that there's never a situation where I can go out of finished. But also I should add like const state trace over. I have no idea if I'm doing dumb stuff. I have no idea if coding like this is the right way at all. I've never really coded a game before, so either way, if finished state equals this. What do I call it? State raise face over. So In race over, we no longer update states either. Like, hmm. I can do just really dumb, like, let's see. So, hold on. Scenes, levels, race. Yeah, okay. It's a ratio. I'm just gonna be really dumb and stupid. Let's add a child node label. Finished. Add child node label. Race over. And honestly, I just need some visual indication. Finished. Race over. Yeah. Come on. Can I drag you down at all? Hello. Okay, so state race over. Now, in this case, finish will just show when, where was this? Right, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a finished equals true if is my dot finished. Okay, let's go over to, yeah, we are in Wicked Woods right now, aren't we? So we can say lap count equals 1. I haven't tried in a while. Let's do this offline. We won't get a race over. Actually, we will get a race over. because I'm only checking for local players. Or just the one player. This is gonna take a while. I'm annoyed that I added all the checkpoints because now I have to actually drive a whole lap. Maybe I should have just made a little, like, small circle loop track to test things, but oh well. Oh well. So we should see finished and race over, and I should not be able to move my vehicle anymore. Or it actually will just keep driving straight, yeah, because I'm not even turning it off. Like, yeah. Finished race over. I'm not like turning off the. Also, it still says lap 2 out of 1. It like shouldn't really say that. That's kind of funny. I mean, obviously it should go away. That's funny. Alright. Let's see if this still works. I don't believe this will still work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So we're going to select the scene UI lobby as the run scene. And there. So now you can see the online multiplayer. If the server is still running, I sure hope so. Yep, connected to server. So I'm really annoyed that the matchmaking is taking forever. I am using some open source existing server solution where I still need to write a lot of code for it, but it has like matchmaking code. It has matchmaking code that is, or matchmaking support that's way too complex from what I really need. And because of that, it's like taking a little bit. It's trying to, it prefers to wait for a match with more players. So it makes sense. All right, so I hope everything still works. 3, 2, 1, go. Yep. There's still the weird jank. Sometimes it still teleports backwards, I think. Which shouldn't happen. Oh well. So here, this is the online multiplayer mode that I have implemented already. There is no like interpolating positions or whatever. And there isn't. But what? Did it just think I hit a wall? Oh no. It thought I hit a wall. That's honestly not something I'd considered or even thought about. There is the possibility that you clip into the road and hit the wall collision. Okay, I might need to, I mean, I can update the collision code is definitely still very jank. It hadn't happened before until now. So that's definitely a thing that can happen. It makes sense, right? Your vehicle might slightly clip into the road right on the edge where the wall is, and then the collision detection says like, hey, you hit a wall, so it like bonks, like you lose your speed and whatever. That's a bit annoying. Also, yeah, the trick inputs are being detected on the other player as well. Because I mean, all of the like vehicle controller code is still running. So when it's sending over the inputs to the other player, like over the network, it will send that it is holding the trick button, and so when it's on a trickable surface, it will just print the trick debug message. Finished. But it will keep going. So now the other player can go. I'm pretty sure so it also stops sending packets. Although it might still be receiving packets. I probably should have it continue sending packets over. So So it looks like they're synced, but I think they're not supposed that they're not actually synced right now. Gosh darn, the vehicle can't drive up this. I think they're not actually synced right now. Are they still synced? It shouldn't be, right? Oh, it's no, sorry, it's not race over state yet. It's just finished state. So honestly, yeah, that still works. I forgot how it works. It's not race over state yet. Oh, bonk. I bonked? I shouldn't be bonking here. I thought I fixed this. So yeah, I mean, there's like the same issues Mario Kart Wii has, where like you can hit like a teeny tiny wall as long as there's a wall. That is something I might want to try and like avoid somehow. Yeah. But that is a bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be to remove that. Or to fix that. But honestly, it plays pretty okay. There's still some jank with the physics though. Every once in a while, your vehicle does a little weird movement. Not good. Alright. Almost there. And race over on both sides. I'm surprised that works because I'm not actually syncing the finished state. Now, in theory, someone can cheat. If I do that, someone can totally cheat though. Maybe I should just leave it like this. Maybe I should leave it like this then. Because right now, the local computer or the local player just calculates if everyone is finished, which they have. And the server, because right now, if I was sending that over to the server and I was syncing that, someone could just. I mean, do I really care about anti-cheat at the moment? But also, if I will care about anti-cheat in the future, something like this would be like more difficult. Although you could totally just cheat your position in the lap. I mean, it's not that important. But I think I will sync it. So we will sync finished. And then finish state get. I think all of this get stuff is like not necessary anymore since I use the new network system. Let me do a quick push. Why is this stuff being... Why is this being like changed? Very confused. I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay, check for finished. Before I do anything weird. Now, this is where Copilot comes in handy, because I'm just gonna do like... I could like try and type that all in myself, but I'm paying for Copilot, so I might as well use it. This is like the main reason why I use Copilot. I'm not using it to generate big chunks of code. I would never even trust that. But I use Copilot as like super advanced autocomplete, and like voila. I would have had to manually move all the things and remove the gets and remove all the things or write them all out myself. And it's like, nah, Copilot just does that. And presumably it will still work. I hope. So also, I might as well now also show the thing. Let's do 4 instances. Ooh. Does Windows have the thing where I put it in the corner? Yes. Corner. Yeah. So, let's do the funny. I mean, I think 600 ping is already like really high. I think worst case scenario, you're gonna get like 400 at most. Even if you're on the opposite side of the world, actually. I tested a bit, but let's search for a room. Also, I'll show some more. I made a, I think, decently robust lobby system. Oh, the lobby time is really short because I'm testing, so I want to like skip through it as quickly as possible. I should have time. Actually, I'm gonna look for match. There's very little time. It might block me from joining. You can join an open lobby. Yeah, you can't join an open lobby. You can also vote, but it will auto vote for you. So these are all at different pings, as you can see. But they should all be synced up with the timer. Oop, saw that? That was pretty synced up. Let's see what it looks like when you like play with like the worst ping player. Like, it just has extra delay, doesn't it? I mean, bonk. It's just quite a bit of delay, but it will work. That's really super funny, right? You're like, bonk. So the final system that I want to have is that the position of the vehicle should not be set on like the client that receives it. So I want, as a player, right? You want to be able to like, I want to bump into this player, and then they need to move already on my screen, and they shouldn't like teleport back. The reason they teleport back is obviously because they haven't moved yet on their screen. So I want to create a system where all of the enemies on your screen, all of your online opponents, are being simulated as if they were like CPU vehicles. They like actually drive like a CPU, but they try to drive similarly to what the other player really did, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm driving forwards into this position, then I want, on all other people's screens, I want their vehicle to also effectively drive to that position simply through just acceleration and steering inputs. And the position may deviate a little bit, but it makes so that like to the player they are very responsive. Like, things are probably nicer. I don't know. When hits, I should stop updating their position. So they send data from after the hit, or interpolate between local and remote calculated positions. Still dated. That's you, right? Yeah, but I want to do something a bit more. It's probably just a bad idea and a waste of time, but I'm gonna try and do something. I can't really like, interpolate between local and remote. Yeah, I mean, what I obviously can do is set a flag that says stop updating this thing. But like I said, I kind of, hmm, I don't know. I'll think about, it. There's obviously easier solutions like that, yeah, where you just like you just don't update the position. That is a simple solution. But my solution is way more stupid than my vision. I don't really know how to put it into words. But now that I started, issue CPUs chasing their positions, it means they're always behind, even when they count for lag. Well, yeah. Hmm. They would be behind, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, they're always behind anyway, right? Because there's always delay, but I don't know. I'll think about implementing this stuff. I'll try my own idea first, and if that presumably doesn't work, I'll just try something just simpler. Yeah. Problem with interpolating positions is that I don't want to just move from. Could make delay worse if smoother. Yeah. I don't know what would be best in this kind of game. I really should just set all input to 0 when you're finished. It just keeps holding the same inputs, so now it's just gonna keep steering forever. Oh, it's stuck. Can we free you somehow? Oh, yes. Well, going in circles forever. I don't even have function CPU racer implementation. That's kind of the thing. That's why I kind of want to wait. That's why I'm not implementing anything right now. In regards to that, I still need the system to like tell a CPU to drive to somewhere, or like, yeah, I don't even have that yet. So for right now, what I have right now is fine. So I don't have to like do anything else right now. I think it's mostly fine. It's just that vehicle to vehicle collisions are a bit janky, and they don't really make sense. I also don't even have like, it's really annoying. Like they're not. I'm simply bouncing back based on distance, or no, just yeah, based on, is it distance? I don't even remember my implementation. But you can like go through someone if you go fast enough, and that's like not the way it should be. I have to rethink this. Nike now and point at target and hold Excel. I mean, that's what I had in mind. It would be something like, so if it's like a vehicle position, right? I would want to make something like Mario Kart Wii where it doesn't use checkpoints to go to somewhere. I would need like actually like connected points that actually move over a path, like you can do split paths and stuff like that. I also don't have support for split path checkpoints at the moment. But I would probably have like each like CPU point would be like a circle or like a volume, maybe a cylinder or something. And it would drive somewhere towards there that makes sense. Like not directly towards the center. But also not a random point, because otherwise it's just gonna like go across the track like a random left to right. Yeah, that's a bit more advanced code I have to implement at some point. I realize when I'm streaming, I like don't have the concentration to like actually work on big chunks of code or whatever. But let's try and implement a server-side timeout feature, actually. Should probably close these. Right, so from the moment that one player is finished, how am I gonna do this? Here's the server code stuff. That should be in here. Source race match. So, thing is, I'm never even doing anything with like the vehicle state. Actually, am I saving the vehicle state at all? Yeah, I am here, but like, I'm never actually using any of this, am I? No, not really. I'm just storing it. Server is a Godot project. Nope. It is a JavaScript or TypeScript based thing. It is a open source. Wait, they call it the leading open source, and now they call it the popular. I don't even know if it's popular. Is it really popular? I don't even know. I'd never heard of this before, but I started Googling a bit, and like, some people on Reddit were like, "You need to use this." Its documentation is horrendous. It's actually bad and out of date or just wrong. Ugh. But I got it working, so. The server runs on JavaScript / TypeScript that gets turned into JavaScript. Yes, so. Like, check for finish. Actually, how? I can always extract this as a function. I'm just gonna code it stuff in here. So, finish. You, but also Shinten does the same thing. Isn't what does what the server? So, I found that it's just annoying as heck to do like peer-to-peer stuff. Especially because I don't want users to like port forward stuff and things. Now, Nakama also supports like sort of fake peer-to-peer where it does go to the server, but it immediately gets sent to all the clients. Or to the client that it is specified to go to. In a way that I guess it like anonymizes IPs or whatever. It, like you don't have an IP address from the other players, but like it doesn't let the server do anything, so I need the like server authoritative shenanigans. JavaScript servers? I've never done this before, like I never used TypeScript before, but it's like I've used a bit of JavaScript. It's like an old version of JavaScript though, from what I saw. Now, maybe their docs are outdated. Maybe I could try using a newer version of TypeScript, but it said something like stuff isn't supported. I don't know anything about TypeScript, but I had to type target ES5. I already ran into issues where I was like, how do I do this? And I Google, and it's like, oh, do this, and then I try it, and then it's a Stack Overflow it's just full of responses, and every other site I find is just use this function that doesn't exist in my version of freaking JavaScript or TypeScript or whatever. Like, dude. Anyway, finishing. So, I still don't know the correct way to do for loops. Where have I done it? Businesses that for each. So I could do something like state dot like, but for each, do I call a function? This isn't done by me. You can just call a function. Is that what you do? So like state dot vehicles dot for each, and then function like vehicle like that. Implicitly has any type. Well, what do I declare this as? Like it doesn't really matter. I think I have for all, maybe? I mean, this thing is what came in the documentation. I've never used it here, so I'm just gonna keep doing it like this, I guess. There's like a bajillion ways to loop over things. So, vehicle.la. What? Copilot. If vehicle.finished. Now, what's the best way to do this? I can just make it simple. Like, do it the same way. Instead of writing the full function, you can just do vehicle. Really? Dang. I mean, so, I mean, yeah, that's about what I was gonna write. So Copilot is great because it like does this. Wait, implicitly has any type. Yeah, I don't know what for or should you prefer it? So let's use continue and break. This doesn't let me use continue and break. Oh. They're saying for vehicle of state of vehicles. Same thing then. Oh, sorry, let. Or const. What is it? Can I make it a const? Also, now it doesn't give me a weird type error. I don't know TypeScript. I just kind of fill with it, right? If one finished and not a state dot one. Right? So like the idea is like this is the first time a vehicle finishes. Right? Now I need to go up here. I cannot type finished false. So I need a comma. At this point, we want to set a timeout. Triple equal false. I mean, that is, that is kind of funny. I mean, actually, it will be a boolean for sure. Yeah, it did do the triple equals. Copilot. I mean, whatever. I come from a place where I don't use triple equals, so I'm like, ooh. It'll always be true. It is. I should not have accepted this, right? I should. Just use. Yeah, I should. You know what? That's right. I shouldn't have accepted that. Hold on. So, if not vehicle, or I could just say if vehicle that finished, right? Or finish is true. Else finish equals false. This correct for equality testing. This should be the way it is. I should not accept this. I even said earlier, it's like I don't like accepting bits of code. Still did it anyway. And that's what I get. That's why I don't like it. I mean, code doesn't have to run. It doesn't really matter. You could optimize it for like, oh, check if one finished equals true, and then don't do it. Like, it's one singular check for true or false anyway. It doesn't matter. State dot. So this is like finish timeout equals. So it is tick plus. Now we have context that match tick rate multiplied by the amount of seconds, so like 30 seconds. Yeah. Now, actually, I can use this like twice, right? So I can set the finish timeout to be tick rate multiplied by 60 seconds multiplied by 5 minutes. I don't have to stick to exactly Mario Kart. Screw it, 6 minutes. So that no matter what, even if no one finishes, there's always this timeout. So then I can go to the top. If state dot finish timeout. Actually, hang on. There's also still the finished. So if everyone has finished, if well, actually I can just say state dot finished. Dude, I cannot type. Holy crap. Also, I definitely need to set it in the state. There. I code so clumsily when I'm streaming, I swear. Only when I'm streaming, I swear. If state dot finished or tick. Now So what happens here? I don't really want to like do all this stuff. I can just return null for now, because so in reality, what happens here? Signal finished to all players, and also start a new lobby. So I should actually start a new lobby. Signal finish to all presences with the next lobby match ID. I think actually, you know what? So var match ID equals nk.create lobby. Lobby doesn't have any parameters, does it? I already forget. Make the lobby. Oh, lobby has the next match type, which should be. I should have that stored. It should just be match type. So state.label.match type. I need to make sure. I look here. What's going on? So I guess it. Yeah. So. The next match type is arrays because we are currently in arrays. This match type equals. I mean, match type. Wait, hang on. Right, so this is also lobby. However, this next mesh type is state label. I mean, to be fair, I am currently in a race match. I could just write down race, but I don't even really need to do this. But I wonder, I might extract this as a function and make it a common function at some point if I'm talking about multiple different matches, because this code to just start a new lobby is probably going to be reused. But for now, it's not. I return null here. I could. It makes. I could definitely return null here. I think I can just yeet the lobby, to be honest. Let's make a new opcode, which is server race over. I don't need to forget, or need to not forget to do this. So dispatcher dot broadcast message server race over. The new match ID as well as the player count, which is date dot presences dot length. I hope. Or size, is it? You do that over keys? Okay, hold on. This isn't how it works apparently. Actually, I mean, it's been done up here before as well. I guess I just need to do object.keys state dot length. Like, whatever. Yeah, the problem with the lobbies now, it's gonna be dead like instantaneous. No. Yeah. I'll set that to 10 seconds for the heck of it. Okay, back in Godot, we go back to race base. Client ready. What was it? Server race over. Now, yeah, let's do that. Where's my code? I don't know where things are. Oh my goodness. Actually, wait. Is it not in here? On match states. Where is this? There it is. Okay. Race up dot server. Race over. Now, I'm not currently using the the amount of players. I'm just gonna say finish equals true, as well as how did I join again? I'm gonna have to just send this over to, yeah. How did I do this here? Ready match. Yeah, right. So I'm just gonna set network.ready match equals data.match ID. And then state equals 0. Actually, it's over. Network.mode. Alright, so it's global. I'm not talking very much. Oops. It's the thing, when I'm getting into like more focus mode, I stop talking loudly. Right, how did I do this again? In the lobby, I'm just gonna copy the code that I already had. It is in lobby. Did I call the function join next? Global mode 1 is global online. That's not necessary. We definitely need to disconnect, and then we change scene to file. That one. Now, I might need to... I'm gonna have to update... I have to check. So, inside lobby... So... We don't need to set up. We don't need setup, do we? So, free matchmaking... I think I can just go straight to, so can I just do this? So if network.ready, then we just say actually hold on, I need to just you still make market custom tracks. I was working on one recently, but I kind of lost the motivation as usual. But one of my custom tracks is being used to test this game I'm making. Did I say it was? So state free match. Wait, free matchmaking? No, state matchmaking complete. And presumably it will then just... Then at that point we don't need anything else, because then it will just go straight to join, which will say joining match, and it will join with the ready match. Where am I from? The Netherlands. I think that will work. Watch it completely not work. How do I test this? It's so annoying to test this though. Can I quickly make a child node? Oh, not inside there. Oops. Just make a new child node, node 3D, and this one is just called TP. It's like whatever. Checkpoints. Just yoink all the checkpoints into there. And then I'm gonna hide all of these. Unhide these. Time to set up really simple quick checkpoints. I should just... let's just do this. I want to just be able to drive around the circle really quickly. So, oops. We're just gonna do a very quick and dirty... Right. That shouldn't all be key. Maybe this one is. Maybe that one is. Quick test. Oh, echt? Yeah. Oh shoot. I do need oops, that's not good. I do need just a simple loop, really. I really do. I haven't bothered. Which is kind of biting me in the butt right now. I'm dumb. There's a button that says run current scene. Ah, whatever. I really do need like a small loop that I can just drive around. This is already like too long, man. Takes forever. Alright, so Finished, race over. Alright, now we go 2 instances, and yeah, so I should set the lobby as the main one and just freaking run the current scene. Matchmaking also takes way too long. I should just do it very quick and dirty, like just instant create a match, instant join. Like maybe for matchmaking, if we're talking about VR system, you know, like a skill point system, and like if you're like, I mean, it makes sense to want to wait for a slightly larger room, but when I'm testing it, kind of is annoying. So, but I need to write more code just to do the thing, and I never did it. Oops. Okay, one is finished. Now there's a 30-second timeout. Oop. Oh, the text stays there. Wait, it says connected to server. Uh-oh, it didn't work. The text stays there because it never gets reset. That's funny, yeah. Also, wait. It should have. I don't have the script. Let's hold on. What state are we in right now? 2. 2? 2. Network ready match should have been true. Oof, I should have put a breakpoint there. Let me check. I mean, it should have. Put a breakpoint there as well. Shoot. Right, obviously. Oh, can I not see, like, oh, I can, okay, I can keep this up. Can I keep this on? Like, ready matches right there, there's nothing in it. Can I keep this just like, no, it just goes away again, or? Well, wait. Oh. No, I didn't run that one. So they both hit the breakpoint. Of course they do. Next time, ready match should have something on it. Then I should also... We'll see. Oh, it takes too long. I mean, it takes almost 30 seconds to just like drive a lap here. So I'm just gonna see and wait and see if the auto timeout works. It's kind of this is really annoying to test because right now I have a 30-second timeout. Like if I need to like change something and break again, then oh jeez. Oh, actually, hang on just a minute. Did I even? I know why it didn't work. I know why it didn't work. Oh my goodness. I didn't push the new code and I didn't upload. I didn't sync it on the server. So the server never sent. Actually, so wait. Oh, we went back to lobby because. Wait, what? Wait, why did we even go to the lobby? Did I forget a check? Oh no, we were in the race over state. Right? It doesn't require the server to send that over. Oh, we need to wait for the server to send the race over. Like, hold on. Yeah, we cannot just do that. Okay, my logic is flawed anyway. The server had nothing. The server didn't have the code yet. So it shouldn't have even gone to the lobby, but it does, so that's another bug. It should never do this. It should be in like state received next match or something like that. Yeah, that was a bad thing. We need to just wait for state received next match. And when do we do that? Well, we should run the I could just do this as well. Ugh. Yep. Right. It joined nothing because well ready match wasn't set. I probably don't need the breakpoints anymore. I can just be sure. Okay, let's refresh the server. Haven't done server code in like 2 days or whatever, so just my idiot brain was like, nah, I don't need to worry about that. Okay, new server, or server's running new code. We're gonna hit this again on both. That's okay. Boom, search. Now we wait forever. Right, I made the time a bit longer. Wow. Now it's faster to actually vote for both. On both. Hello? Oh my goodness. Did the server crash? It might have crashed. Return to nil state. Oh boy, it keeps starting up new matches. Okay, I think it managed to enter the uh-oh. Oh boy. It's reaching the restart code, I think. It's just restarting constantly, or it's creating new matches constantly. What is happening? Wait, what? What is happening? Is state not finished? Or tick is bigger equal than state not finished timeout. Um, Now, I find it really hard to debug this stuff. Oh, jeez. What do you mean it has received no... Could have a check that makes sure the race is actually started. Oh my goodness. I think that might be the issue. Let me... I think the issue is that it's checking if everyone's finished by doing a 4. So it just sets finish to true. There is no vehicle in the server on the first tick because everyone still needs to join. So then it's just like, oh, I guess we're finished now. And then it just eats the room. Oh my god. Well, fun times. Whoopsie. And it's continuously spinning up new rooms as well because they're always hitting true. I think that's the bug. I think that's what's going wrong here. That's why it's constantly starting new rooms. Because the moment it starts the room, it's considered finished and it just spins up a new one. Or spins up a lobby, and then the lobby, you know what I mean? The lobby lasts 10 seconds, and then it spins up a new raise. Very, very funny, of course. Dang, it's already been 2 hours almost of coding stream again. I streamed for 3 hours earlier today as well. Although that was less coding stream, more texturing stream. So I have to retexture my whole course model. Vote, vote. I should make sure that the lobby doesn't spin up a room if there are no players. Oh. Oh, shoot. No, it still reached this? It still sent a finished? Oh no. What? The only time it can reach that is state not finished. Why is state finished? It Oops. Hold on. This also needs to not be in there. I am very confused why we would reach state of finished. I am confusion. Hmm. And here we go to the stupid debugging again. I'm going to get rid of this freaking thing because it's gonna annoy me. Hmm. Here's the problem. It takes so long. That's what I mean. It takes so long to set up the freaking lobby. Seriously? Genius. I can't even see the things that are being printed. It crashed on the print. Oh my goodness. But clearly we are in here though, so that's a good thing for me to know. We are definitely in here. So why? Wait. Actually, wait. Wait. Is vehicle really what I think it is? Maybe this off was my downfall after all. But hello? Is my internet busted? Hello? What the? Stream is healthy, I think. Git was having some issues. Yeah. What is state.vehicle? Yeah. It is a dictionary. It's not an array. The state of vehicles is a dictionary as defined here. It has key, user ID, value, dictionary with state of the vehicle. Did it reach the match started, finish, check? Ooh. 7200, what? What? Have I never checked if any of this is actually correct? I assume it's an object as well. Also, hang on. What the... Yeah, you know, this is where I do like... Where's this? Check. Keys. Did I not loop over it like this? Object of values is not, so that's the thing that doesn't exist in this version of JavaScript. So I should just do for like, so let user ID in state of vehicles. Let's that. Now we can do the check maybe. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that, or did I do this still? Object.keys data vehicles. There we go. I almost did it wrong still. So I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure object.keys exists, but object.values is like not a thing. Property values does exist. Object constructor. Do you need to change your target library? Try changing the lib compiler option to ES2017 or later. So keys exist. Like that's such like really? What version of JavaScript am I on? ES5? 2009. Okay. Hold on. Dang. Compatibility. JavaScript runtime is bound by the Godot VM, which currently supports the JavaScript ES5 spec. The JavaScript runtime has access to standard library function included into the ES5 spec. There is no support for libraries that require Node. Web browser APIs are native support via Node. You cannot call TypeScript functions from the Go runtime or Go functions from the TypeScript runtime. You cannot use global variables as a way to store in memory or communicate with other JavaScript processes. Use of multi-threaded processing is not supported in JavaScript runtime. Maybe I should switch to the freaking Go runtime or something. I don't know Go. I have no idea. I'm fine with this, to be honest. This is how I get like 50 commits in a day. Alright, let's see if this changes anything. I have no idea where it got the number 7,200 from on vehicles.finished. A vehicle.finished. JavaScript runtime code is fully sandboxed and cannot access file system input-output devices or spawn OS threads or processes. This allows the server to guarantee JavaScript modules cannot cause fatal errors. The runtime code cannot trigger unexpected client disconnects or affect the main server processes. Oh, we are... Wait, uh-oh. Cannot read property finished of undefined at match erase match loop. Undefined? Undefined. For goodness sake. What are you what do you mean? What are you talking about? I freaking hate JavaScript, to be honest. How have I done this in other places though? Not? I no understand. Gosh dang it. Why? That's what I mean with the time that it takes to make the lobby getting on my nerves. Zero. Zero? Zero? What are you talking about? But even that, hold on. This doesn't even make sense. I should be able to just get, okay, hold on. You know what? I've seen enough of this nonsense. What the heck? I wish I could debug on the freaking JavaScript. I would really love to know what's going on here. Is there a way to debug runtime code? Someone asked this before. There's no way to attach debugger to virtual machine inside the game server. Oh man. Remove the object.keys call. That doesn't work since the order can change. Wait, hang on. So just this. But it's not, you don't get the vehicle, so does it not give you or vehicle of I still don't understand the difference. But the key is actually user ID. I see them in there. Like this print works, so I can see them in there. You're saying so it's either this or just in. Didn't I try this before? Didn't I try this before? Or is it a vehicle now? Should this loop over user IDs? There is no way to debug this. Very epic. I mean, let's set up automated tests. Make this into a function and just call this with a specified thing. Hey, didn't I try this? I guess I didn't. Fantastic. Well, thank you. I don't know why that took so friggin' long. So now it should time out in 30 seconds. Okay, I wanted to check network. Ready match? Ready match is there. We gotta go though. Uh-oh. Oh wait, was there an error? Failed to join match. Yeah, it probably expired already. Oh boy, there's lots of issues now. I bet things don't. There's probably a bunch of stuff that doesn't correctly reset. Also, the breakpoints probably messed things up too. But at least this is bringing me to the lobby now, which is good. There's an unintentional startup boost. And it requires no timing. You just hold the accelerator button before the countdown finishes, because all it does is lock your it locks the axes, the X and Z axes. I really should not use the default lock axes thing. I should actually lock it in the direction, or like lock everything except for gravity direction rather than just the Y direction. Because it could be different on a different track, where you might start in a different gravity. But it was a quick implementation for now. So, did I remove the breakpoints? I think I did. Okay. Finished, race over. Uh-oh. And now the server is like not deciding that we are... Yep. I'm done for today anyway, whatever. Well, it still had the 30-second countdown. What happens next? Yep, we just start next round. The breakpoints must have I think the game basically disconnected because the socket didn't receive any, like, it stopped connecting. I don't really remember. I don't know how this socket stuff works. From making my own test thingy, it just like it keeps like pinging it or pulling it or whatever. So I'm assuming if after a couple seconds it doesn't get a response, it just like disconnects. And then everything breaks. Finish. Race over. I should obviously reset. Like, I should reset this, obviously, but... Ugh, for now. I think it's over for now. I'll continue tomorrow. Make sure that the finish check works on the server sides. Appears to be busted right now. Fantastic. Alright. Good night. Thanks for watching. I'll end by saying I hate JavaScript.